Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is a channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we're going to take a look at what do you need to know right now at this moment in time. Just mixing up the cards here. We're going to start with the tea leaf cards because I haven't used these in a while and see what comes out for the Aries collective. And they are coming out. Okay. We have September that flipped out. There could be something coming up in September, and we have August. Okay, so between August and September, we got 2 month dates here. Okay, so something here happening between August and September. This also could be somebody's birthday as well that you may be dealing with. So what is that? That could be Leo, Virgo, Libra energy. Okay, any one of those. So let's see here. What do we have here for Aries? What does Aries need to know at this moment in time, Spirit? What does Aries need to know? Aries, you need to know that there's some sort of excitement coming in. Okay. Some sort of excitement, exciting time here, high energy, um, weeping, family sorrow. Okay. So it could be family sorrow. It could be excitement within the family that leads to something. Yeah. Great personal sorrow here. Some sort of just, so excitement sometimes can be an argument or something here that is happening between a family members. All right. So let's see here. What else does Aries need to know? More excitement. More excitement. So we have an exciting event, Gong. Tell us more here. What does Aries need to know? Not unsuccessful plans. Okay. And that could be your plans or it could be someone else's. So let's see here. We have the chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Okay. And we have the cane. Pay attention to your health. But this is under family, so this could be the health of a family member, the health of a family relationship and dynamic. Let's see here. What else? What does Aries need to know right now? Two more cards is what I'm hearing. Right. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have marriage, boat. I knew one of these is going to be about something about money or success. Okay. Money or property through an inheritance, of winning, or a windfall. Okay. And then we have dark man, dealings a relationship with a man with dark complexion or dark hair. Okay, so let's pull from the Kipper here. So out of all of that, and then look, split the deck and we got thief and wealthy man. Somebody could be leaving your life due to a family argument or a situation. Okay. They're saying to pay attention to your health, Aries, or someone else's health because this is right under Weeping Willow. Um, but yeah, and also I want to say this with all the excitement, make sure that you're not engaging in anything that is too stressful, may give you anxiety, things like that. Okay, so tell us about the Kipper here. What's coming towards Aries? Community, again, could be family. All right. Tell us about here what's going on with Aries or what's coming towards Aries in this situation. Imprisonment. This card I think came out for today or June 30th. So this could be this energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, obsessive thinking, okay? Feeling stuck in a situation, unable to move forward or no resolvement. Yeah. And then we have number 33, which there's some sort of concern. And give us one more for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What's going on here with Aries? And then we have privileged lady. Okay. That kind of flipped in reverse. We have false person here. Somebody working behind the scenes, doing something here with an malicious intent. It could be one person or two people. Okay. And then we have the house. All right. So what is going on here for Aries? Distant horizons. I'm going to pull one moonology too. What do we have here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So what does this say? Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So there's Taurus energy here. Maybe there's cycle closing out here. So let's see here. Aries, if you're working on something or working towards a goal, maybe you just need to kind of step back and make out like plan, like actionable steps here. Somebody may be feeling very overwhelmed because they're not seeing forward movement in a goal, but it may just because you need to dial back and put right down, there it is. Your commitment is being tested. Write down the steps that need to be taken in small steps. So I break it down, don't make it so big. So first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. That's the energy that I feel right here, is that there's some sort of test. When I was pulling on this energy before, I did get the Apple card that came out. It talks about temptation. Also, what else did I get for this energy? The temptation. There was some sort of misunderstanding. So there could be a test in communication areas, or just a test that's coming up. Your test doesn't have to be connected to your work, or it doesn't have to be connected to what you're creating. Like this says, this is a lot of family energy. So this could be a family situation that's coming up to test you, right? So it could be, it could be a distraction. It could be seeing, it could be how you are being called to handle it, or how you choose to handle it. Okay. Now, when we say tests and spiritual tests, there really isn't no right or wrong, but every action, everything that you do has a reaction, has a cause and effect. Okay. So what you decide on how you're doing is it's how it's going to all end up for you. Okay. So we have a time for healing, balsamic moon. We have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation, no matter what it is, no matter what is happening. Bring love into the situation. And the disseminating moon, take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out, because I'm feeling here with this imprisonment card in the center of the reading, in the concern. Somebody is very much in their head about a situation, obsessing, feeling stuck here. Okay. So okay, before I go into that, let me pull here a few more and see what's going on. Mm. Let's see, what do we have here for Aries? So there's some sort of separation. So the acts, break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So somebody could be giving you the silent treatment, or will be, or is trying to here. Okay. You could be feeling abandoned in a situation. We have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So if this is a family situation, you must know that karmics can be anybody in your life. They could be family. They could be friends. They could be lovers. Okay. So anybody here that is meant to come into your life and teach you a hard lesson, but a good one, right? Because in the end, it always turns out good. Um, there could be a situation here with that. Somebody could be suffering or suffers from abandonment issues. Silent treatments can be triggering, especially if there is a misunderstanding, or there's things that are being said behind your back. There's some sort of trigger, but spirit is asking you to bring love into the situation, which is probably going to be one of the hardest things that you can do if all of this is going on behind your back. So let's see here. What do we have here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? Thank you so much. We have the boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Okay. Let me give this one more here for Aries. What is the situation? Yeah. So we have coffee cup. So there could be a conversation that is going to be had with somebody who may help you through this, that may help you feel uplifted about the situation. And then you have butterfly. I saw a few butterflies today, actually. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. Somebody was speaking to on the phone today was saying how they saw a butterfly when I mentioned a butterfly in the reading. And then today I went to go ask, and I bugged the heck out of my neighbor, but I went to go ask my neighbor to borrow his ladder. He's so nice. But I went to go ask my neighbor to borrow his ladder, and when we walked around the side of the house to get the ladder, and a butterfly flew right between me and him, and it didn't just it didn't just go through us, okay, but it flew around us. And I was like, wow. And it was like to the point where, he doesn't see, I don't want to judge or whatever, but he's more of a practical type of person, but it caught our attention so much that he stopped and said something. He was like, look at that butterfly trying to get our attention. And I'm like, I know. And it just kept flying around us. Like, um like almost like a figure eight, like going in and out, going in. So I thought that was interesting. And it was like black and yellow. But yeah, so, or black and orange. No, I saw one right here earlier and it was black and orange. The one that flew by me and him was black and yellow. So anyways, that's interesting. So relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So this is a test. Your commitment is being tested, Aries, with first quarter moon here. How you handle the situation. Um, I hate to say or tell people like, oh, you know, if you don't pass this test, it's not like you're going to be bad. You're going to be back at square one, because that's not the situation at all. It's just about how you're going to handle this situation. It's going to be the result of where you end up after this situation, if that makes sense. No punishment, no judgment. Just you have choices here. Okay. You have choices here. And speaking from an Aries to Aries in triggering situations, sometimes we pop off. So maybe one of your choices may be to walk away from this situation, diffuse the situation, not speak on the situation. But whatever happens, you will be evolving from this situation. This may be one of the last times a situation like this comes up, specifically because the boat energy is here. And then you have this evolving energy. So this may be one of the last times. So be careful how you decide to treat this situation. At the bottom of the deck, you have distant horizons here. So you're going places, Aries. You're going places. So let's see here. What is this about? What is this about for Aries, Holy Spirit, spirits, and angels? Please allow me to message you for Aries. Let's take a look here. The High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck, using your intuition in all matters. And man, she's coming out again. So the High Priestess fell on top of the privileged lady here. Aries, you know, you may be getting intuitive downloads that you're going to be successful, right? That this is not it. Where you're at right now is not it. There is going to be more elevation to your life, because the High Priestess fell on top of the privileged lady. So if you know that, if you have this feeling, even if nothing around you looks like it, and you just have this feeling that you're going to keep going, you're going to keep elevating, be mindful of what situations that you entertain, what situations you allow to bring you out of character and off your course, okay? Because a lot of things that happen in this world are just distractions. They're just distractions from a bigger picture, okay? So be careful how you handle a situation. Let's see here. What do we have here? The Two of Lightning, which is the Two of Swords. That's the challenge. There could be a situation that is going to require a lot of thought process, and it could be intentionally confusing to you, right? Because of what somebody is saying here. The swords are communication, truths, or half truths, okay? But it is communication, and it could be confusing. There could be something here that is literally trying to block you, because that is the Two of Swords, okay? And we got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What is advice from Spirit for Aries in this situation? Is this Judgment? I think so. Let me see. So you got the Death card, and this is definitely Judgment. Yeah, yeah. So two major arcanas is in your advice from Spirit. So this is big. This is big. So with the Death card here and the Judgment card here, Aries, this is a situation that you've been through before, or you've been dealing with for a long time. It could just be, it could be general, it could be your whole life you've been dealing with this type of situation. It could have been dormant for a while. And this situation is coming back up, like I said, as some sort of test. You are going to get like a crossroads, almost a pivot. What do you call this? A fork in the road. And so you're going to have a decision to make. One decision is going to take you down one road, and the other decision is going to take you down the other road. Neither are bad. They're just going to have different lessons. And maybe one of those roads may be lessons that you've previously had to go through and learn. And so maybe you just needed a refresher course. And so you're going down this road again. Doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, but just means that you needed a refresher course. Okay. So maybe you could have been dealing with a particular person or family member where they know they intentionally try to trigger you, and you pop off. Okay. When you know this person does this, but you still popped off. So The course for you is like, okay, let's go back down this course again because you know you weren't supposed to do that, but it's okay. What more do you need to learn? It's okay. Or you can go down this road and you choose to handle it in a different way. Okay. This is going to be very transformative for you. Okay. And so spirit is just asking you to choose wisely because you're in a period of transformation. Okay. Sometimes the people in our lives are just, I don't want to, I'm not minimizing the importance of the people, but there's sometimes they're just players in our game, right? And you're players in their game. But for this lesson, they have specific roles, okay? And so maybe their roles may be to trigger or to do something here, but your job here is to pass this test, okay? We've got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Candles. So there's definitely drama, arguments, and things like that. That's why I said triggering, okay? Definitely some sort of argument or drama. Okay, so let's see here. What is the outcome here? Holy Spirit, for doesn't end this. The Ace of Swords, a victory, success, communication, clarity. I feel like this, you're going to make the right, I don't want to say right, because sometimes we just need to learn, we need to go down there. But I do feel like this decision that you're going to make, Aries, is going to bring you to a new beginning. Okay. It is going to bring a lot of clarity to about the people in your life, maybe the people that you've been riding for, maybe the people that you've been loving, and just where you need to be. But this situation is also going to bring, evolvement for you. It's going to allow you to evolve. But just remember that you're being tested. Okay, with the first quarter moon here, you're being tested. This test is going to bring in a transformational energy that's going to bring in healing, a time for healing. And just remember to bring love into the situation at all times. All right. So let's clarify. Definitely seeing arguments because the 5 of Swords keeps showing itself and the 5 of Wands. So let's see here for Aries. As I pick it up, the 5 of Wands. Let's clarify this energy. Mm, 5 of Wands trying to pop out. Yeah. All right. Tell us about the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups. Aries, somebody knows that a new beginning is on the way. Like you may have been through some things and you just know that there's something new and fresh coming towards you. It could be new love, could be the blessing for you. It could be a new opportunity that is very near and dear to your heart. And with the High Priestess here, there's a knowing that this is coming. You've been feeling it. Maybe you've been working towards it, but you know something very beautiful is coming towards you. And it could just be a new love, a new lover here, right? Maybe after a period of being single. So 9 of Cups here is saying that this is a wish fulfillment coming towards you. And you're very close to the end with the World here. You're very close to receiving success and achievement here on your journey. So knowing that there's something new coming in and knowing that there's a triggering energy around you, what are you going to do? Okay. First, you may need to ground yourself because even knowing sometimes things like this are coming, they still sometimes can catch you off guard. So grounding yourself now, practicing meditation, breathing in, breathing out is going to help you. We got the 2 of Swords here and the 3 of Pentacles. It kind of tried to come in the reverse. So this lets me know that there is something that is trying to or going to test you to block growth and expansion in your life. Okay, could be just mere confusion in your energy is going to or trying to block growth and expansion in your life. There could be many different moving parts to this, and then look what's here at the again, the High Priestess, a knowing, using your intuition. Tell us about the advice from Spirit. Knight of Cups, clarifying the transformation, which is the Death card. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, this is not, okay, it just hit me. I said the Judgment. This is not the Judgment. The kind of the same energy, but not the same energy. This is the Hangman. This is the Hangman. I'm looking at this now, and this is suspension, right? Yeah, this is the Hangman. I don't know why I thought I saw 22. Okay, so there's a person here. There's a person here, 2 people, but there's a person here that could be causing this stagnation, delays, blockages. The hangman is asking you to reevaluate a situation or a person or see it from all sides and angles. The Knight of Cups here is following your dreams, okay? Having that intuitive nudge to go after something that is very near and dear to your heart. And with the Death card here, remember that this is the transformation that you're going through. This is what you're heading towards, something that you love that is going to change your life. But there is something here with this hangman energy and this Queen of Pentacles that is trying to slow something down, block something, or something that you need to see or reevaluate. Okay. This could be a person, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or this could be around your own business, finances, things like that, how you're taking care of yourself. But it feels like a person. Okay. Queen of Pentacles here and the hangman. Yep. Yep. Suspension. Yeah. Duh. All right. So let me see here with the Ace of Lightning. What is the outcome here in the near future for Aries? You can't lose. I think that's what I'm going to call this reading, because even at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So this is victory. This is success. And look at this. Look at this. You got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. When they going to learn to stop playing with you, Aries? Like, look, you could be going through the worst of the worst of the worst, and you can cry and you can get down on yourself. You can feel bogged down. But the fact of the matter is that you thrive through these situations. You grow through these situations. You learn through these situations where a lot of people don't. A lot of people get stuck in these situations. And as difficult and as hard as it may be, and we've experienced all the hardness of it all, you have to remember, and you have to tell yourself, don't you always find yourself on the other side? Don't you always find yourself allowing yourself to breathe out and have peace? Don't you always find yourself winning or finding some sort of victory or success? Don't you? These are the questions that you have to ask yourself when it feels really dark, when it feels really lonely, when it feels like everybody is against you, when you feel alienated, when you feel like the black sheep, all of that. Don't you still end up on top? Okay. So even with this Queen of Pentacles and this suspension, it may be for you to take a pause before you even say something to this person, or just stop, you know what I'm saying, and reevaluate or evaluate the situation completely until you get in a high vibrating space or place. Okay. It does feel like a trigger. It feels like somebody here may be trying to trigger you or put you stuck in a situation here, cause drama and conflict here. And it looks like around family situation. There could be some tears, or there could have been some tears. There could have been some sadness with the great personal sorrow and the family sorrow right next to each other. But the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Privileged Lady. You know, the word of the week that I've been saying is Teflon. So it's just like very Aries. You're gonna be, no matter what is trying to block you, no matter what is trying to stop you, no matter what is trying to cast negative energy, evil energy on you in any capacity or keep you stuck, you're going to find yourself on the up and up. You're going to find yourself moving into a new beginning. Okay. You're going to find yourself catching a break. Okay. I think the biggest thing here, though, is to just remember your why. Okay, because Aries could be hothead sometimes. So remember your why, and maybe remembering your why and what you're doing, why you came somewhere, why that can kind of keep you reeled in, and that you don't sabotage anything for yourself. Okay, because remember, they say the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy, and sometimes that is just a tactic of trickery. You know, arguments. I heard this the other day in a seminar, and it was saying that arguments are the most pointless, useful thing ever. And yet humans thrive off of them. There's this need to be right and wrong. And sometimes people will bait you into an argument or something like that. And it'll just, well, you said this, you said that. And it's just a trap. It's just a setup. It's just a distraction. It's just a blockage. And you have to think about when these things, you have to take time to stop and think about when these things happen, who is doing it? Okay. Take a look at the person who's doing it. Take a look at their life, what they stand for, what their values are, what they represent, what they have going for them. Who is doing this? Who is causing this type of strife and anxiety and these trickery things? Now, sometimes it's just life in general coming down all at once. You're taking on too much, and then there's a trigger moment, right? But if this is a person, which it does look like a person per se, you have to ask yourself those questions before you give in to that temptation. Okay. All right. And just as like always, we're going to always end the readings. Protect yourself. Okay. Protect yourself because this world is crazy. Okay. This world is so crazy and people are getting more and more low vibrational by the second. Okay. Just by what we're consuming in our foods, our television, and our music. It's just this collective is getting desensitized to a lot of things, okay? To, the M word and a whole bunch of horrific things that don't mean a lot to a lot of people like they used to, right? We're not crazy, just things are happening. So that's why you have to stay protected and prayed up, okay? That's why you have to continue to keep going up. Don't let these triggers pull you down, because if you are in that low vibrational energy, then you're playing their game and you're not safe. Okay. Because when you're rolling around with low vibrational entities, it's their game. They name the game. Okay. All right. And that goes for people who are depressed and all kinds of things. When you roll around with people like that, you get dirty. Okay. So keep your vibration up, keep it high, and block that out. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Take care.